Level Up Faith, Christian video game ministry. I play video games for Jesus. Welcome to Level Up Faith, where gaming meets the gospel. Our mission is to create a vibrant community of gamers who share a passion for Christ and a love for video games. We believe that video games can be a powerful tool for spreading the message of Jesus, fostering fellowship, and encouraging spiritual growth. Our vision: connect, bringing together gamers from all walks of life to form a supportive and inclusive community centered around faith. Grow, providing resources, discussions, and events that help members deepen their relationship with God and grow in their faith. Serve, using our gaming skills and platforms to serve others, share the gospel, and make a positive impact in the gaming world. What we offer: weekly game nights. Join us for fun and fellowship as we play popular games together, build friendships, and share our faith. Bible studies. Dive into God's Word with fellow gamers through interactive and engaging Bible study sessions. Prayer support. Receive and offer prayer support within our community, knowing that you are not alone in your journey. Outreach events. Participate in special events and initiatives aimed at reaching out to the broader gaming community with the love of Christ. Whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore enthusiast, Level Up Faith is here to help you level up your faith and your gaming experience. Join us on this exciting adventure as we game for God's glory.
All right, MK Mobile Gaming in the Philippines, coming at you live from the Philippines, Angeles City, Clark City, Balibago, Pampanga, and all the surrounding area. I'm repping the whole neighborhood. What's going on, guys? How's life? We're back at it again with another epic, controversial live stream. Single mothers owe the pimp daddy Gobino $27 trillion in food stamp fraud. They going to jail under Daddy Trump. Daddy Trump not playing no more. No mo. Okay? Y'all about to pay. But don't worry. Good morning. Good morning, Liam. How are you doing today? Ma'am or sir? Are you ma'am or sir? You know, so you got to check. Well, Trump's president now, so I don't have to care about your pronouns. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to say sir because Liam sounds like a, Liam Neeson, sir. Sounds like a surname. But people put anything in their online, profile name. So it could be anything. Could be anything. Could mean anything. All right, I guess the sound's working. So I guess I don't have to do a sound check. What's the question, sir? Let's get the show started. All right, let's recap. What's going on under Daddy Trump? I'm going to call him Daddy Trump, okay? His name now is Daddy Trump. What's your view on... I don't even know what that is, sir. I don't have a view. I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'd have to do a whole Google search and I have no idea. Baha'i? I don't know. All right. I'm sorry. I can't answer that question. No idea. Okay. What's going on under Daddy Trump? It's bad news for single mothers, guys. It is real bad news. I mean, I forgot. Let's start the live stream off with the scripture. Let's start the live stream off with the scripture that ties into the topic, which is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, because that is, and I said this before, that Trump was going to become president because they need someone like Trump to do what they want to do, but they don't want the mobs getting mad at them. They can just blame Trump. All this stuff that's going down, they want to do it anyways. So let's read the scripture for today. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, 7 women will take hold of one man on that day, saying, we will eat our own food and wear our own clothing. Only let your name be given to us to put an end to our disgrace. That is where we're headed, guys. We're on the doorstep of Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, and I'm excited. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm so glad we're finally here because I want to be alive to see how this all kind of unravels. how the world deals with it, how the world transitions from the monogamy to the polygamy, because this is really all leading up to polygamy. It's going to be legalized, or worst case scenario, government enforced polygamy because of population decline. Governments cannot survive without people. Women aren't making people. Men aren't making people. Men and women aren't getting together and putting their things together and making people anymore. That's a big problem for the government. It's going to become so much of a big, it's already a big problem for other, like America isn't talking about it. That doesn't mean it's not a problem for the West. It is. They're just not really talking about it yet. But other countries, Japan's already dealing with it. China's already enforcing it. I got a video about China, the CCP. Basically, they're calling, they're doing checks, they're trying to get their young people, they're trying to intimidate their young people into having children. They're shaming them for not having children. So we can already see the social shift in China happening, which is perfectly, it's China. They're not going to tolerate the same bullshit that the West tolerates. All right. Now, do they have feminism in China? Yes, they do. But they're only going to tolerate it to a certain point, and it's at that point where they're done. They're done with the bull. They're like, you women, you are our women, you are our property. You need to do what we tell you to do, and that is make babies for us, not for you. Your kids don't belong to you, by the way. You dumbass Westerners who think your kids belong to you, they don't. They belong to the government. You sign the property. I already explained it to you. It's actually biblical that your kids don't belong to you. So don't get mad at me. It's in the Bible. You guys don't read it. So that's why you don't know why and how the government has basically taken your kids legally and biblically, by the way. They own your kids, not just legally, but biblically, because they understand the Bible better than you do. The devil knows the Bible better than you do. That's how come he can legally enter into your life and cause all kinds of disruptions and bad stuff in your life, because you gave consent. But that's a whole nother live stream. Let's get into the show today. Let's see, what are we going to talk about today? Because we got the, okay, Section 8 is going away. Food stamps is going away. What else is going away? Oh, the income tax returns for single mothers and their bastard children, that's going away. What else? You can't birth the bastard children on American soil. For immigration, can't do that anymore. That's gone. So many things that affect women only. And some things that are going to benefit men, which is all going to, now, and they are paying. Don't worry, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Because I got another video for you single mothers. So they're going to take away your child support, or they're going to cut your, child support is going away too eventually. That's my prophecy. That's my personal prophecy. Eventually, child support will be abolished. That's going away. Because men it doesn't matter what they do. Like these little things they're trying to do is just not enough to bring men back to the table to make babies. It's just not enough. So it's going to have to get to the point where they're going to have to force you to make children, or, they're going to have to give men a good deal. And that deal is going to be nothing less than abolishing child support. See, I'm losing viewers because they don't believe that. They don't believe that's going to happen. At the very least, it may not be abolished completely, but it's going to be very, very drastically lowered to the point where it's no longer financially beneficial for a woman to divorce her husband and put him on child support. Because right now, it's more financially beneficial. Like the money, the bonus, the cash and prizes is just too, it's too good to say no to. It's like, am I going to stay with my husband who I love, or am I going to just get, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in free money from the government? It's like, what are you going to do? So I think they're going to try, and we're already seeing it in Texas. We're seeing these judges who are not really, giving these women what they want. You can look the videos up on YouTube. A lot of these women are going into these courts and thinking that they're going to come out with thousands, hundreds of thousands in child support and back child support. And these Texas judges, we're seeing it only in Texas right now. These Texas judges are like, nope, you ain't getting shit. Stop wasting my time. All right. So because the judges know what's coming, they know more about what's coming than we know, right? Because they're the ones who have to enforce the law. So they know what's coming down the road. These single mothers don't know what's coming down the road because they don't read their Bibles. And these simps don't know. These Christian simp pastors are going to be all like, oh, this is they're already doing that. After Trump's inauguration, there's a terrible immigrants are people too. Okay. Let everybody in. I'm all for open borders. Let Canada in, let the Philippines in, let Japan in, let everybody. What's wrong? You can't be like all open. We're all for open borders, but just don't let those really hot, submissive Filipino women in. No, don't let them in. They're gonna make it hard for us to trap a simp. Food stamps going away. Walmart building a smart city. All planned. The world is transformed. Yeah, food stamps. Well, it's not going away. That's a little bit of clickbait. It's not entirely going away. They're just cracking down on the food stamp fraud, which is, everyone. Every single mother lies, right? So they're cracking down on the lies, and we know that all single mothers lie. At least 50% of them are lying. We know that because, the videos, the news has already come out that 40% of fathers are not the fathers. Based on the they weren't even trying to figure this information out, by the way. They accidentally figured this information out from, I guess, the sperm bank or something. Accidentally came across this information. Yeah, it was 40%, but now I think it's up to like 50%. They're saying 50% of fathers are not the biological father. Like the woman is saying that's the father, and it's not. So, I mean, that's a coin flip, guys. You're a beta male simp ass sitting in your church talking about happy wife, happy life, looking at your little bastard kids that you think are yours, but you got a coin toss of a chance that somebody else in that church might have contributed that seed. I mean, your seed might be mixed up in there. That's why your baby's a little bit retarded. That's why that's where retard babies come from, by the way. Can we say retard now that Trump is president? I think we can, right? Somebody let me know. Are we good on the retard? Retard babies come from mixed seed. You can't be mixing 100 dude seeds up in a vagina and expect not to get a retard baby. This is where mutants come from. This is where X-Men's come from. All right? Uncanny X-Men. If your baby is like disappearing, manifesting fireballs, doing Spirit Blast in the living room, Dragon Ball Z Spirit Blast, that's a mutant. That is a sign that your wife has some DNA mixed up in her along with yours. Also, guys, come on, guys, don't be stupid. You know your wife. You know that you have a wife, especially these men that are in sexless marriages. You don't think at all strange that your wife who doesn't want to have sex with you all of a sudden wants to have sex with you? You don't find that at least bit curious? Like, I wonder what's going on. Because last year you didn't want to have sex. Now all of a sudden they're love bombing you with like sex every day. That should be a huge CCP red flag. I love China, by the way. I really do love China. CCP red flag. Just put that out there. China, call me. South Korea, call me. Kim Jong-un, call me. Your sister's hot. I will do that for you, brother. I'll take care of that for you. We can do all the little cameos together, the photo shoots on Instagram. All right, what the hell was I talking about? I got distracted. I got a thing for Kim Jong-un's sister. I'm just saying. I got a thing, guys. I know it's a weird thing, but is this polygamy channel? Yes, Wish. We're not talking about polygamy today, though. We're talking about lazy Western single mothers who get free money from the government and waste it. But thank you for being here. And now the government now they have to pay the government back. Let's get into the show. What the hell was I talking about? How you doing, Wish? How are you doing? How's life? How's the hunt for the one going? Did you find the one yet? Did you find the one yet? All right. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about there is some hope at the end of the tunnel for you ladies. They are going to take away your they're going to take away your they're taking away your food stamps, they're taking away your section 8, they're taking away your income tax returns, but don't worry. They're giving you $1,200 to make a baby. What? You do have another man? Europe man? What? When is he coming to see you? I'm excited. I really am excited for you. Can we meet him? Bring him on tell him he needs to come on the live stream so we can meet him. So we can like approve of him. Your YouTube family needs to like, give our stamp of approval. Not yet. Is he planning on coming to see you? Like what is his time frame for, you know, coming to the Philippines? Like when is he coming? If he doesn't even know when he's coming, then we need to talk. We need to talk about that. He needs to have like a ticket already. Does he have a ticket? Did he show you a plane ticket? Because I bought a ticket and sent it to Rachel to show her that I was like for real. We're not yet official. What do you mean you're not yet official, but you want to be? Well, you might have to be a little bit assertive. You might have to be a little bit aggressive. Just say, what's the problem? What's the holdup? How old is he? Is there an age gap? I'm sorry, I'm very curious about this novella. Wish is a very good YouTube friend. I'm still waiting for the best one. He's 44. Oh, he's young. He got a young one. Is he fat? I'm asking the hard questions that no one else is going to ask you, so we can, vet this guy, make sure he's the right one. Is he fat? Does he drink? What are his bad habits? Sexy, damn. He's sexy, but is he fat though? Because your definition of what is like, attractive man might not be my definition of what is an attractive. He's 6 feet. Oh my goodness. Has he been married before? Does he have kids? Let's go down the list. Yes, he drinks. How much does he drink? Is he drinking all the time? Like on the phone with you when you guys are chatting it up? Single. But has he ever been married before? So what is his how did you guys meet? Just email? Email? Nobody uses email. He's not that old. How did you guys meet though? Does he like subscribe to your channel and then started talking to you or something? Answer the fat question. Wish I'm not the only one who wants to know. Is he fat? Because if he's 44 and fat, I mean that's could be a sign. Could be a sign of a lack of discipline there. Because if you're 44 and you're single, like you don't have any distractions, you shouldn't be fat. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe fat is sexy to you. I just want to know, is he fat? How fat is he? You might want to have one of those fat fetishes for all I know. Because I know that Filipino women, they're not really too, well, They're getting more and more concerned about looks. No is slim and working. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I believe you because it took a long time for you to answer that one. So we're just going to say he's like medium size. He's medium. He's regular. Regular body. Regular body? Regular, a little bit of a dad bod. I'm getting a mental image of a guy with just a little bit of a dad bod. Same as me. Oh, I'm about to be like ripped. I'm starting a new workout routine. Right now I'm bulking up. So I'm looking kind of fat right now, but I'm in the bulk stage. I'm about to get ripped. By this time next year, I'm gonna be like a whole nother person. You're not even gonna recognize me. The important is I'm sexy. Well, I mean, no, both people have to be sexually attracted to each other. Like the woman, just because, like, I know Filipinas don't care that much about looks, but it helps. Like when you look good, when the man looks good, I think it helps the relationship, especially for the, connection in the bed. And that's important. It's really, really important. Makes the sex better because you don't want like a big fat. Because I don't understand these foreigners that come over here. They're like 350 pounds, and they got like some of these Filipino girls are really skinny. Yeah, I mean it just does. It like even I mean it's not fair, but unfortunately, attractive people are far more successful than unattractive people. I don't think I would have a job. I don't think I would be as successful at my job if I wasn't, fairly attractive man that women like to look at, especially the Chinese women. They got that we call it, what do we call it? We call it yellow fever in the West. I don't know what they call it in China, but they got like some West fever in Asia. China, Japanese women, Filipino women love Western men. Money trumps all, though. That's true, but still, I mean, even as a man, like if I was overweight, I would be disgusted with myself. I wouldn't want to be like on top of some woman just all huffing and puffing, all fat, about to stroke out, and she's all like suffocating under my fatness. It's disgusting. Just disgusting. So, anyways, how did you meet? How did you meet the guy? Wish, are you still here? Did he contact you through like like Facebook or YouTube or something? Since you're like a famous YouTuber here in the Philippines. Secret? What do you mean secret? What? There's no other way you could have possibly met except through social media. Some social media. So what are you talking about secret? If he's in another country, obviously he's probably subscribed to your YouTube channel. I mean, I'm sure if you're friends. Santa all. Yes, I'm disgusted with myself for being fat. Japanese, yeah. Japanese are they're desperate. They're paying men to go over there and have sex with their women. Here in YouTube, but he's not always active. Oh, okay. So he saw you on YouTube and then he said, I like what I see. I want to put a ring on that? Or like who initiated the, you know, conversation? Do you guys talk like every day? I got a lot of questions. This is breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Wish got a new man. Me and Wish are YouTube besties. YouTube besties. We're both vloggers, streamers in the Philippines. Wish is actually a Filipina. So go subscribe to her channel. Very entertaining, very riveting content over there. No, you don't have yet. Okay, I don't know. I'm bored now. We're moving on. I'm bored with your novella. Let's get into the show. Single mothers. I'm still single and ready to mingle. You're still technically on the market. All right, guys, you heard it. Wish is still technically on the market, so you better scoop her up before somebody else does. All right, because she's gonna get scooped up pretty quick. What are you looking for? Breaking news. Yeah. Okay, I stole it from Tommy Sotomayor. I'm sorry. Is he even still on YouTube? What happened to Tommy Sotomayor? Is he still out there doing his thing? I really like Tommy Sotomayor. This is a marketing platform. Oh, sweet. I'm just trying to help you out. What is Wish looking for in a man? No, Wish just needs a man. Wish needs a man, a rock hard man. All right. If you are a rock hard man, I need you to be my sales marketing. All right, I'm gonna do it. All right, she's a Filipina. Wish is a Filipina. You're remixing that song for him? All right. Breaking news, breaking news. We're trying to get a man for Wish. Wish is a Filipina. Wish, how old are you? I don't know how old you are. Yeah, rock hard. Wish needs a rock hard one, okay? Because it's been a while. It's been a while, but I can still remember. You're not 21. Wish, come on. Let's be realistic here. If you're going to lie about your age, at least be realistic. You're not 21. Like 7 years ago. No, like 20 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry. That was mean. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to know the stats so I can sell it. I got to sell the package to the men. All right, we got Wish. I don't know how old she is. Liam might be interested. Okay, Liam, there you go. It's all yours. All right, Wish is a very, very wonderful, beautiful, middle-aged Filipina with some, she's a light-skinned Filipina. She's not a dark skin. So I know a lot of guys come over here because they like the dark ones, but if you want a light one, Wish might be your girl. All right, she's a little bit older. Uh, she's a little bit eccentric. She's a person. She's a YouTube personality. So there's that. So you're gonna be very entertained. She's Asian. That's all we need to know. Yeah, right, right, bro. All right. So all right, there you go. 41 and 40. Wish, do you have a problem with younger men? That's what I really think you do need. I think you do need a slightly younger man, a slightly rock hard younger man to pound them cheeks. That's all I'm saying. I go older than I am. See, that's the mistake you're making right there. What's wrong with younger? The younger one's gonna rock your world. You're gonna be so in love. See, as soon as you let a younger man have a shot, shoot his shot, you're gonna lose your mind. 65. Wish 65 is too old. He's not rock hard at 65. Younger always won't work. How do you know? You didn't even try. Did you try? A lot of these younger guys are a lot more mature than these older guys. These older boomer dudes are super immature. They just want to come over here to the Philippines and, because they're about to die, so they just want to bust as many nuts as they can with as many different women before they kick the bucket. They're not trying to be loyal. They're trying to get as many in before they go see. Well, they're going to hell probably, but before they take their forever nap. You need a younger guy who's making real money, not a broke ass boomer living off his little $2,000 a month Social Security check. You need a younger guy who's working online, entrepreneur, has his own business, making real money. I'm creeping on her channel. She's a baddie. She is a little bit of a baddie for her age, and she's a little bit thick too. So especially if you're I know a lot of the Filipinos here are like skinny. There's some thick ones here too. I think Wish is the right amount of thickness, like not too thick. So, and I know you Westerners, y'all want a thick one. So Might be the one for you, bro. Might be the one for you. Hopefully, Wish, how do you feel about a black man? Yes, he just said he's checking you out right now. He's probably watching that short video you put out when you're showing that big old white thigh. He's looking at that white meat. He's looking at that short video with the big white thigh. I had to put on sunglasses. I was getting blind. I didn't know Filipinos could be that white. All right, there you go. Wish is saying she's good. She's good with BBC. Wish is a go for launch on the BBC. They can see it but can't touch. Oh, he don't want to touch it. He wants to slap it. There's a difference. He wants to slap it and bite it. And we ain't doing none of that gay touching stuff. Touching is for the homosexuals, all right? Real men slap and bite it. I'm just saying. Creating TB, he looks like he looks like he likes to slap some cheeks. Continue topic. All right, let's leave Wish alone. Let's leave Wish and her white thigh alone. I was hypnotized by that. I was like, what? How do you stay that white in the Philippines? Wish? Do you like never go outside? Yeah. And the jugs too. She's a juggernaut too, so that's another thing about the Filipinos. A lot of them don't have a lot, going on in the chesticle area. So body yada yada. Yeah. But you don't have to worry. Wish is she's got the junk in the trunk and the junk in the front. And she's Asian. So that's the perfect, trifecta. Because you can find a beautiful skinny Asian here. There's tons of those. Those are a dime a dozen. But trying to find like a really attractive kind of thick, curvy Asian, those are a little bit, fewer and far in between. So all right, let's get into the show. Single mothers owe the government $27 trillion in food stamp fraud. They going to jail under Daddy Trump. Daddy Trump ain't playing. Pimp Daddy ain't paying. All right, let's see. Child support. Should we start the child support? Or should we start the, all right, let's do the food stamps. Food stamps going away. Food stamps gone. Y'all gonna be mad.
Stamps off.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Rhett.
We're going.
Got a video today from the Financial Coffee channel. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. Just wanted to start off giving shout outs to Financial Coffee channel. His channel's growing. This video blew up. His average views on all of his videos.
I like Financial Coffee channel too, but I still think he has a little bit of simp in his cup. He has a little bit of simp in his coffee cup.
Those are much higher now. My man.
I just got arrested.
Damn, arrested.
This time for welfare fraud. And I use my food stamps to buy the pop, and then I go out to the parking lot and I pour them all out. This girl and her husband with their family.
They calling the cops on you. This is what we talked about yesterday when we were talking about Section 8 going away, is that the Section 8 government workers were saying, hey, we're going to find out if you're lying to us because you're going to piss your cousin off. You're going to piss your neighbor off. The music going to be too loud. And they're going to call us and report that you got, a man up in there with you. And we're going to find out because somebody's going to tell on you. So this is and I know Red probably doesn't understand. He's confused why this woman is wasting soda. And I don't know why either, but I suspect it's because you have to spend the food stamps. I think you have to spend it all, or they'll think you don't need it. if you don't spend it, they'll think you don't need it, and then they'll cut it lower. So you have to waste the food stamps. And I don't know if it's in this video, but there's a woman getting like $4,500 a month. I don't even know. Like, you have to have like 10, 15 kids to need $4,500 a month in food stamps. I have no idea. Like me, like even as a family, like if you're like an average regular 2 kids, you know, well, you're not going to get food stamps if you're married. Like if you have they sell the food stamps, and they sell it too. Yeah, they do that. It's a little bit harder to sell the food stamps these days though, because, you know, they got it's kind of embarrassing when they come up to you in the store and they're like, hey, can you, give me $40 and I'll give you $60 and I'll buy $60 in groceries or something like that. It's kind of embarrassing. So it's a little bit harder to sell the food stamps these days. But that's another fraud too that needs to be reported. And it should be reported by the store. Like the stores know the stores don't care. They're just getting their money. So let's keep going.
Bought pop, which is soda, and then you poured it all out? Why did you do that?
Were next to me in their car, and they freaking called the cops. The cops show up.
I would call I don't know. I might not call the cops. I used to buy them. No shortage of single mothers where I live. Yeah, well, in the West, in America, they're everywhere. Every time I go in the groceries, if you live in a bad neighborhood, you almost can't walk in the grocery store without somebody trying to come up to you like, yeah, can I sell you some food stamps? You're looking at some pork chops and they're like, hey, you want me to buy those for you on my food stamps? So I would think it was weird, even if this woman wasn't on food stamps, if I see somebody in the parking lot just like pouring out a bunch of Coke, I'm going to be like, what are you doing, bro? What's going on? Like, I might not call the cops, but I'm going to be like, well, this is interesting. See how this plays out.
Up. As I'm
going to think it's like a glitch in the Matrix or something. I think it's like some MK Ultra going wrong. I'm like, that was a sleeper cell that just went nuts.
Like over 100 freaking Walmart pop cans.
Oh, she got the Walmart brand?
And they told me to stop where I was at and put my hands up.
Well, why are you doing that in the first place?
You might have got arrested for littering here and loitering. Littering and loitering. Not necessarily food stamp fraud.
Why are you just opening up soda cans? 100 soda cans? Did you just waste 100 sodas? 12 ounces times 100?
In the parking lot? Like, you couldn't have taken them home and poured them out in your backyard? Like, watered the lawn?
Going to arrest me for welfare fraud. And now I'm going to lose my food stamps.
For thousands of...
Oh, and now she's going to lose her food stamps. She's the victim, guys. She's the victim. She's going to lose her food stamps. What is she going to do? It's not like she's going to go get a job. How is she going to feed her kids? She's not going to go to work. What is she going to do, guys? The poor victim. She's probably going to have to start a GoFundMe talking about my food stamps. I got taken away because of fraud. And all the other women are going to feel sorry for her and donate to her GoFundMe with their child support money. That's not an offering. She gonna call her daddy. Which daddy? Looking at this woman, I don't think her daddy's around. If you're a woman, if you're a single mother on food stamp, your daddy ain't nowhere to be found. Nah. Maybe a simp ass, stepdaddy that your mom married that really don't even like your ass. He was just trying to clap your mom's cheeks.
Metro Atlanta.
You should.
Are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Channel 2 Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required
Able-bodied adults. You know, most of the people I see on food stamps are able-bodied. I'm just saying, if you can walk around a grocery store on your own 2 feet, have you seen how much they fill up their baskets? Sometimes they have 2 baskets and the bastard kids are pushing the second basket and the basket is so full the kids can barely push it. I'm like, damn. Not only do you have to be able-bodied, because them big girls are strong. Them fat girls eating the Totino's pizza rolls, pizza pockets. You gotta be. They're not even using their hand. They're just pushing it with their chest. Their chest bumping the basket full of groceries down the aisle. I mean, I'm talking full. Like chickens all in the bottom. Big old frozen chickens. Those are heavy. You got to be more than able-bodied to be able to push a full basket of groceries. You know, and it's in a bad neighborhood. So, you know, those baskets are not like those good ones in the good neighborhood that you barely tap that thing and it just kind of like glides down the aisle by itself. You know, when you go to a good like Kroger's, Randall's, HEB in the nice neighborhood, get those nice brand new baskets. It's like it's like you're ice skating with the basket. That thing's just so smooth on the floor. No, when you're in the bad neighborhood, it's so them baskets are a little bit harder to push by themselves. You know what I mean? The basket starts trying to go like left, you're trying to go right. You're fighting that thing. You're like, oh shit, I got a bad one. You try to go get another one. The next one you get is worse than the first one you had. You're like, God damn it. So I mean, them baskets by themselves are hard enough to push. And then you try to fill that thing up with groceries, and that thing's going left and you're trying to go right. Hell nah. That's some core strength right there. You got to be way more than able-bodied. You know what I'm talking about, TB. You know what I'm talking about.
To go to work.
Got him.
Got it.
Why wasn't that thing in the first place? Like, shouldn't able-bodied adults work?
Oh no.
I just went to check the mail, and I received a letter from the food stamps office. It says, after multiple videos were sent into our office, we had to conduct an investigation. And during
Received letter from ETB. I have to pay back $27,000.
our investigation,
See, this chick like makes fake videos all the time for rage baiting. I don't think this one's fake because she uses food stamp stuff in her videos.
we did come across a few discrepancies in your application. It says, therefore, over the last 6 months, you received benefits that did not belong to you and need
Got 'em.
6 months you received 27,000?
Yeah,
to be-
I did the math. That comes out to $4,500 a month. 4,500. I didn't even know food stamps was that high. Like, I knew it was high. I knew these people were getting like, you know, a couple grand, 1,000, 1,200, 1,500. I didn't know they were getting $4,000 a month. She better start up that. Oh yeah, she looks like she might make a couple dollars on OF. I don't know, because the shirt's kind of baggy, so we don't know how fat she is. But fat girl's got OF, so you know she can do it. She just need to put that work in.
be paid back. You know how much I have to pay back? Do you want to know how much food stamps I have to pay back? I have to pay back $27,000.
Damn.
Good thing is that they offer a payment plan because
Of course they
where the
do.
am I going to get $27,000 off of?
Of course they offer a payment plan for you single mothers. I mean, easy mode. Life on easy mode, even when you do something wrong. Even when you should be in jail. Your ass should be in jail. That's theft. All right, that is felony theft. If you go to a store, what's the limit? Like over $1,000 is a felony? I don't know, because I'm not a criminal. But I know there's some rules and there's like a limit that if you steal over a certain amount, you are now a convicted felon. She is way, way, way above the limit. But because it's the government, because Pimp Daddy, because Pimp Daddy wants his money. And he knows he's not going to get his money if you're in jail. So Pimp Daddy's trying to work with you. Pimp Daddy's saying, look, I don't want to put your bitch ass in jail. I don't want to put your lazy fat ass in jail, take you away from your kids. It's going to come to that. All right. They got the kid gloves on now. Right now, it's like, we're trying to get our money. We're trying to get as much money back as we can from these single mothers. But that ain't going to work because let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. This is the mentality of all the single mothers.
And guess what? I'm not even going to pay it.
And guess what? I ain't even going to pay it.
Prove to me. Where's the proof? This letter doesn't.
Where's the proof that I robbed your ass for $27,000? Where's the proof? This letter ain't shit. I ain't give a damn. I ain't scared of you. I'll go to jail.
Mean anything. Where's the proof? Show me the proof of what I was doing wrong.
You ate the proof. You ate all the Totino's pizzas. You ate $27,000 worth of Totino's pizza rolls. The only people, that's who's really going to be hurting from all this. Somebody start a GoFundMe for Totino's pizza rolls. All right. They are going to be struggling because single mothers ain't got the food stamps to buy Totino's pizza rolls no more. Those poor factory workers in the Totino's pizza roll, they're going to be getting laid off now. It's going to cause a whole mass layoff at Totino's pizza roll factory. That's who we need to be feeling sorry for. Those hardworking people in the factories that make the food. All right? The people, the farmers, the farmers, the butchers, those people in the grocery store, you walk up to them, they're behind the counter. They're like, what do you want? And give me like an extra thin slice, of some cheese and some ham. Stick them together. That's a sandwich. Those guys working at the grocery store, those are the guys that are going to get laid off now. Because Pimp Daddy Gobino wants his $27 trillion in food stamps back. Now the grocery store has, they owe the government. They can't afford it. But they're going to find a way. I mean, they're going to find a simp. They're going to go to church. And the church enables this behavior, by the way, because the church worships single mothers. TB knows what I'm talking about. He looks like a godly man. Looks like a righteous man of the Lord. I'm just saying, if you're black, you know Jesus. That might be racist, but I ain't never met a black person who didn't know Jesus in my life. In my life.
This is unbelievable. Didn't your parents ever teach you to mind your own business?
What
or they didn't teach you that?
Who's she mad at? Who's supposed to mind their own business? The government? The people you're robbing supposed to mind your own business? Like you break into somebody's house, you're stealing their shit. And you, the criminal, they're looking at you like, yo, what are you doing? You robbing you. First of all, you're in my house. You're taking my stuff. And the homeowners, the criminals looking at the homeowners like, mind your own business. All right, just mind your own business. Well, this is my business, my house. Bro, spitting all facts. I left the church a while ago, but I know it's all single mothers from my past. Yeah, they enable this behavior, and they're giving these offerings out of their child support, out of their, they're saving. They have these little bullshit jobs where they're working, 12 hours a week at Walmart, and they don't have to spend any of that money because the Section 8 pays for the rent. They're getting they got these bill pay programs too. They got the food stamp. They don't have to buy no food. The child support checks are coming in. Alimony checks are coming depending on what state you live in. What else? They got the school loans. They take the money from the school loans and then they never actually go to school. They just use that money to pay bills and stuff. So they're getting all this free money, and then they're going to church acting like they're so charitable. Oh, I'm just giving to the Lord. No, you're not. That's not an offering. Because remember, when King David wanted to buy that property from that other man, right? The man was going to give it to David because David was like, because he was like, you're the king. You know, I just want to be like good with the king. You can have the land. It's no big deal. It's no problem. You know, you're the king. Whatever you want, you can have it. And David tells the man, no, I got to pay for this because I can't give God something that didn't cost me nothing. That is what these women are doing. And these pastors don't care. And these pastors know it. You're giving out of your child support, out of the money you save from not having to buy groceries and pay rent like normal people have to. And then you want to strut your stuff at church like you're just such an amazing, good little Christian woman, single mother. I'm just working so hard at my little $12 an hour job. And I work 12 hours a week at Walmart and it's so hard. And I'm a struggling single mother. You ain't struggling. You're doing better than regular people. Regular people are struggling. You know, people that work 40 hours a week, 80 hours a week, people that have their families intact. Those are the people struggling because the government's not helping them. Ain't nobody helping them. So all that food stamp money and child support money you're giving to your pastor at church, that's not an offering. God does not accept that offering because it didn't cost you nothing. That's a side sermon. Look at the, oh my, what is going on in this picture? I cannot. I know, hold on. I know sometimes when you freeze the video, you know, you catch people looking crazy. I don't know. I don't even know how. How do you look this crazy in a frozen video? I don't understand.
You got shit but a pinto bean up in this motherfucker.
Did a tooth fly out? What is she doing? Is she eating a orange? The peel and all? It looks like she looks like she bit into an orange with the peel still on it. That's demonic. When you're eating a fruit with the peel still on it, there might be some demonic activity going on there.
Who want finna feed with a pinto bean?
So my kids just got fired from daycare.
Oh my goodness, this is the same one? How your kids get fired from daycare? They don't work there. What is she even talking about? Your kids got fired from daycare? They're not working there. What is going on? I don't know what's going on anymore, guys, in the world. This is just crazy.
So, since somebody reported me to the state of Michigan Department of Human Services.
Now, this probably isn't real. This is probably fake, but it's funny because, you know, it could happen. It probably has happened. This probably hasn't happened to her. Maybe she heard a story or she watched another TikTok video and got this idea to make this fake video. So this does happen. This particular video is probably fake, but that doesn't mean it does happen.
So now they are investigating my last income for the last 12 months.
Good.
So my food stamps are on
Wait, hold on.
hold, my cash assistance, my disability.
Oh, dang, the cash assistance. See what I mean? There's so many programs and stuff that, like, if you're not a single mother, they're getting so much more money, guys, that we don't even know about because we're not in the system. We don't know how the system works. She's getting food stamps, cash assistance, daycare. Why do you need daycare if you don't have a job? Because if you're getting food stamps and cash assistance, you got to not be working. You got to be working like 2 hours a week. There's no way they're giving you cash assistance if you're working 40 hours a week. There's no way. So what do you need daycare for? You can't find somebody to watch your kids for your, 2 hour a day job at Walmart? Your little cashier job at Walmart? You don't even want to be a cashier at Walmart. Cashiers actually got to do work at Walmart. You want to be one of them people at Walmart that walks around with the little gun going, boop, Boop. That's what you want to be. Boop. Lazy ass. Don't even want to be a cashier at Walmart because that's too much work for you. And Walmart knows. Walmart going to fire your ass too because they can now. No discrimination. Oh, that might be another thing I just thought about. That might be another. Oh, man, that's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big one. What if Trump gets rid of these minority tax write-offs for businesses? If Trump gets rid of minority tax write-offs for companies like Walmart, all of y'all fired. Oh my, everybody fired. You're going to walk into Walmart, there ain't going to be nothing but white dudes working there. Everybody fired. Because you're of no value to them. The only reason they allow you to go to your bullshit Walmart job and do nothing is because they're getting a tax write-off from the government. What they make more money from the tax write-off than they do paying you to work there and do nothing. And, you know, maybe they do get a little bit of work out of you. The only reason you're employed is because you're a minority and you're a tax write-off. Has nothing to do with you and your ability and your lack of work ethic. Complaining, I can't work no overtime. They're going to take my Section 8 away. We would really appreciate, and then they're being all nice to you. These jobs are being all nice to these women. We'd really appreciate it if you could just come in a few extra hours, maybe a little bit early. We're just really in a bad place. We just really need the help right now. I ain't doing shit. But let that be a man. Mandatory. Mandatory overtime. They ain't talking about could you please, we would really appreciate it. No, mandatory. Your ass better be here or you're fired. I know you already worked 90 hours this week, but mandatory.
My kid's disability.
And the reason they need all that mandatory overtime is because the few people who are actually working have to pick up the slack from all these single mothers who just want to go to Walmart with a little gun and walk around the store all day going, boop, boop, boop. I mean, take a look around Walmart. It's nothing but women going, boop. You do know that some people actually have to put that heavy ass water on the shelf for you, right? It goes from the truck into the back room. Somebody's got to pull it out on a pallet. I mean, there might be a couple of bush lesbos doing it, but, you know, there's not that many of those either. You know, pull that pallet out of heavy water. That pallet's so heavy it needs two dudes. You know, one dude's pulling the pallet, another dude's pushing from the back. And then they got to break that pallet down. There's like, you know, I don't know, 300 cases of water on there. And throw that water up on the shelf for the customer. Now, nowadays, they just wheel the whole pallet up underneath the shelf. They made it kind of a little bit easier, but, you know, it's not just water. There's a lot of things, the Cokes, you know, everything. There's a lot of heavy things that need to be moved around inside of a Walmart. Dog food. These women ain't doing it. These single mothers ain't throwing up 50 pounds of dog food. Nope, they're walking around the store scanning the dog food. Boop, looks like we need more dog food. Boop.
And now the state has put a hold.
And just like the entitlement of her saying, I deserve all these things. They're taking away all of my things.
On my.
No, we gave it to you in the first place, thinking that you were a good person and you needed this, but you took advantage.
Kids' daycare being paid for because my kids have been going to daycare, so I can get stuff done around the house. You know, the state pays.
So you don't work, but you still send your kids to daycare? Is that what the hell I'm hearing right now? And the state pays for that?
That's what I'm hearing.
Are you even taking care of your own child? Are you doing anything for your own self and your family?
The state pays for daycare so she can get some things done around the house. Since when do women need their kids to go away so they can get some stuff done around the house? Like, that's just bad. This is like worst mother of the year award. I don't understand. And then so she's saying like this is like normal parents, not good parents, but just normal parents would, probably give the kids the iPad, the cell phone, the Switch, the PlayStation, put on some Netflix cartoons, something to keep the kids a little occupied while they're working around the house. It's not a good thing. It's not a good way to parent your children by just letting them have the phone and the cell phone, the phone and the iPad all the time. But if you need them to just shut the fuck up and sit down for a little while, you can do that. That's usually the easiest route to go. Maybe if you had a man in your house, your kids would know how to behave. Just saying. So you can't even, you don't even want your kids in the house with you. Like, even if they're not doing nothing, even if they're just playing on the iPad. Kids are pretty quiet when you give them an iPad. I mean, I'm not an expert. I've just seen other people's children, at church. They give them the iPad and the kids shut up. They're just sitting there playing their little game, So I don't understand why you need your children to be like completely out of the house so you can get something. You know what she needs to get done around the house? You guys know what she needs to get done around the house. That's why she needs them kids in daycare. And that's why the government's paying for it, because they know too. She needs to put them kids in daycare so the dude can come in, the T.R.U.M.P can come in, clap the cheeks, get her pregnant again, make another future taxpayer, another future soldier, another future homosexual, another future simp, another future taxpayer, another future person they can incarcerate. That's why they pay for it. That's why Pimp Daddy government pays for it, in the hopes that she's going to go get her cheeks clapped and get pregnant again.
Like making money, taking care of them, teaching them stuff.
That, so now my kids are fired from daycare. Not only that, the daycare, somebody reported to the daycare about the TikTok I made. So now they fired my kids. So now both my kids, so now I have to keep them home and try to get done because the state won't pay for it.
Like normal mothers do while they're taking care of stuff and watching their kids without the state taking care of it.
Because I have haters, or I don't even know. It's got to be something from this, because this is
Oh yeah, girl, we hating for sure.
never happened to me before.
So here's an update of me having to pay back $27,000 to EBT.
Oh, there's an update.
So I called them to set up a payment plan. I explained to them that I'm not working,
what happened to that attitude she had? I ain't paying.
that I don't plan on ever getting a job. They asked if I receive income from
I don't ever plan on getting a job.
any other source, and I told them yes, I receive child support for 7 of my grandchildren. And you want to know what they said? Well, we're going to garnish the child support so the $27,000 are paid off. So you know how my sister wanted custody of my grandkids? I called her and I go, yo, I don't have no use for them anymore. Come pick them up. I do not want them here. I don't need them because now they took away my EBT and my child support. I told her straight up, once the $27,000 are paid off, you could bring them back to me so I could go ahead and continue receiving child support for them. So now I'm not even going to be able to pay my rent. So I have to, I'm like packing up. Like,
Again, I don't know if this girl's faking this or not, but I'm just getting outraged as I'm watching.
I'm
things.
taking everything out. So by them taking all my child support, I'll have it roughly paid off in like 6 to 7 months. So yeah, I'm going to be down and out for 6 to 7 months. This is
You get that much child support in 6-7 months?
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where am I going? Where am I going to go?
She wonders where she's going to go. Well, let me tell her, she needs to go to look for a job. She
She needs
also
to go
wonders
look
what
for
she's
a
going to
job.
do.
This
Hold on.
or not, but I'm just getting outraged as I'm watching
I'm
these things.
taking everything out. So by the $27,000 are paid off, you could bring them back to me. So I could go receive child support for 7 of my grandchildren.
Well,
Never happened to
7
me
of her
before.
So
grandchildren.
here's an update of me having to pay back $27,000 to EBT. So I called them to set up a payment plan. I explained to them that I'm not working, that I don't plan on ever getting a job. They asked
She
if I
explained to
receive income from any.
She explained to them very politely that she doesn't plan on ever getting a job. You guys heard it here. This is how they talk to the government. This is how they talk to their pimp daddy. This is why he's fed up with them. You can't bite the hand that feeds you. All right, your daddy's done with you. You can't be talking to daddy like that. Daddy's like, no, I'm the pimp and you are the hoe. Now go do what I told you to do. Go hoe it up and make me some money. And you make me money by making babies, because babies get old and they pay taxes. And those babies make more babies.
Don't ever plan on getting a job.
Any other source, and I told them yes, I receive child support for 7 of my grandchildren. And
7 of her grandchildren? I'm confused. What the hell's going on here?
you want to know what they said? Well, we're gonna garnish the child support. So
Oh, damn. Dang. They really are taking your child support away. Oh, I was just joking about the child support, guys. I didn't know they were really taking your child support away. You guys are done. You guys are done. Whoo-wee. This is epic. This is epic. Breaking news. Breaking news. We might have to stop this live stream. We're going to have to do this tomorrow. We got to start here tomorrow. Because well, not tomorrow. Sunday or Monday. They're garnishing your child support now for food stamp fraud, Section 8 fraud, probably that cash assistant fraud. Dang, these women are not going to have no money. No, they're going to be homeless in the street. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1 for real. This is how they legally get the child support from you guys. Dang, this is how they keep the man paying the child support, but they still get the money. They still get all the money. Like none of it goes to the woman. Well, what happened to the best interest of the child? What happened to that? Nah, pimp daddy go. Bino don't care. Best interest of the child, my ass. He's like, we're going to garnish that. And how much are they going to garnish that? Until the $27,000 is paid. Like, hold on. Let's just keep watching. How much did she say she made? Or she's getting from the child support?
$27,000 are paid off. So you know how my sister wanted custody of my grandkids? I called her and I go, yo, I don't have no use for them anymore. Come pick them up. I do not want them here. I don't need them because now they took away my EBT and my child support. I told her straight up, once the $27,000 are paid off, you could bring them back to me. So I could go ahead and continue receiving child support for them. So now I'm not even going to be able to pay my rent. So I have to, I'm like packing up. Like,
again, I don't know if this girl's faking this or not, but
yeah, this is fake. This has to be fake.
I'm just getting
like this is one of those things you don't want it to be real, right? It's so sad. You don't want this to be real. So let's just pretend this is fake.
Raged as I'm watching.
I'm taking everything out. So by them taking,
if she hadn't said the part about like, take these kids because I can't get no money from them no more, then I would have believed it when she threw that in there to like kind of rage bait people.
All my child support, I'll have it roughly paid off in like 6 to 7 months. So yeah, I'm gonna be down and out for 6 to 7 months. This is
you get that much child support in 6-7 months?
Jeez Louise, I know. Let's see. Like I said, this probably isn't real, but let's do the math. Assuming it is real, we can do the math here. So she owes EBT $27,000, and well, I mean, because they're only garnishing it. They're not taking all her child support away. How much is she? My goodness. Well, she's got seven grandkids. That's what she said, right? 7 grandkids. Let's see, divide that by 7 months. $4,000. Yeah, she could be getting $4,000 a month for 7 kids easily, because you could get $1,000 for 1 kid. She could be getting $7,000 a month. So yeah, there's lots of guys who pay $1,000 for 1 kid or over $1,000 for 1 kid. So it's not that big a deal for her to have 7 children and be getting $4,000 a month. And so she's getting $4,000 a month in child support and another $4,000 a month in food stamps. And she's probably on section, so we're already up to $8,000 a month. This woman makes $8,000 a month. Do you make $8,000 a month? How many people do you know that make $8,000 a month? I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who do, but they work. So she makes $8,000 a month doing nothing. Nothing at all. It's crazy. $8,000 a month. $4,000 from food stamps and $4,000 from child support for 7 bastard kids. That's where we're at. And that is just between the food stamps and the child support. We're not even factoring in the cash assistance and the Section 8. The fact that she doesn't have to pay rent either.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where am I going? Where am I going to go?
She wonders where she's going to go. Well, let me tell her, she needs to go to look for a job. She also
If she gets a job, they're going to garnish her wages too to pay that $27,000 back.
wonders what she's going to do. Find a job and work like everybody else. I mean, she's an able-bodied adult. But guess what, people? It gets even worse.
It gets
way
worse?
because she has a lot more to say. So stay tuned for the drama.
Oh, I'm staying
I
tuned.
just called my mom
What happens
to
next?
tell her. So I just went to the grocery store and I ended up having to pay $50 out of pocket. So I'm telling her like that I have to call the food stamp people and tell them that they're not giving me enough money. So she asked me how much are they giving me.
The entitlement. They're not giving me enough money. You should just be thankful they're giving you anything and make it work.
I said $500. And she gonna hang up on me talking about they ain't giving you shit else because you got an infant. I don't care if I have an infant. $500 is not enough. I'm running out of food stamps within 2 weeks of me getting it.
$500 is not enough. Like, she don't even look fat, so I'm not. Well, she looks kind of tall. Tall people are kind of like fat people. They need a little extra food because the body mass index is a little bit more. But I'm still not understanding. Even if I ate out every day, I couldn't eat 500. Could I spend $500 on food? Let's say. I mean, let's just be reasonable, because I'm not like one of those people who likes to go eat out at like if you eat out at a fancy restaurant every day, then yeah, you could eat. But let's just say I go to Subway, for lunch at work. That's like a nice regular spot for a regular guy. Subway, you get a sub. What are they up? They used to be $5, now they're up to about $8, $9, $10. So let's say $12 for a Subway meal. Let's just do the math here. 12. All right, 12. Let's say if I ate Subway 3 times a day, that's like $36 times 30. Oh, okay. I guess I could spend it. It's about $1,000 a month. If I ate Subway every day, 3 times a day, that would be about 5. But I mean, we're talking about eating out 3 times a day, every day. Like, food stamps are not supposed for you to go eat out. There's for you to go buy groceries and buy a loaf of bread and some ham and cheese, and you make like about 15 sandwiches, that's lunch for half a month. So, and a bag of chips, throw in a bag of chips. I don't know how much groceries cost in America anymore because I haven't been there in over a year. But I can't imagine. See, the thing with the inflation is like these people complaining about inflation are the broke people who don't want to spend $5 on a box of Cheez-It. Now Cheez-Its cost $10. I'm like, come on, you were broke before inflation. If you can't spend $10 on a box of Cheez-Its, you were broke before inflation. This don't have nothing to do with inflation. All right, let's do Bible study, guys. Let's do Bible study. Put on some gaming background so they don't know we talk about Jesus here. We talk about Jesus. We talk about Jesus. That real Jesus. Not that fake ass beta male one wife worshiping simp ass Christian Jesus. No, we talk about the real Jesus. We talk about the real Jesus. That Jesus in the Bible. That Jesus in the Bible. Let's see, where were we at? I think we were on I think I'm gonna be lazy again today. We're gonna do the Christian version. We're not gonna read the Bible, we're gonna listen to the audio. Hey, let me just listen to this part because I don't know how to pronounce this name. Zelophehad.
Stood before Moses, Eleazar the priest, the tribal leaders, and the entire community at the entrance of the tabernacle. Our father died in the wilderness, they said. He was not among Korah's followers who rebelled against the Lord. He died because of his own sin. But why should the name of our father disappear from his clan just because he had no sons? Give us property along with the rest of our relatives. So Moses brought their case before the Lord. And the Lord replied to Moses, the claim of the daughters of Zelophehad is legitimate. You must give them a grant of land along with their father's relatives. Assign them the property that would have been given to their father. And give the following instructions to the people of Israel. If a man dies and has no son, then give his inheritance to his daughters. And if no daughter either, transfer his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. But if his father has no brothers, give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan. This is a legal requirement for the people of Israel, just as the Lord commanded Moses. Joshua chosen to lead Israel. One day the Lord said to Moses, climb one of the mountains east of the river, and look out over the land I have given the people of Israel. After you have seen it, you will die like your brother Aaron. For you both rebelled against my instructions in the wilderness of Zin. When the people of Israel rebelled, you failed to demonstrate my holiness to them at the waters. These are the waters of Meribah at Kadesh in the wilderness of Zin. Then Moses said to the Lord, O Lord, you are the God who gives breath to all creatures. Please appoint a new man as leader for the community. Give them someone who will guide them wherever they go and will lead them into battle, so the community of the Lord will not be like sheep without a shepherd. The Lord replied, take Joshua, son of Nun, who has the spirit of God, lay your hands on him. Present him to Eleazar the priest before the whole community, and publicly commit him to lead the people. Transfer some of your authority to him, so the whole community of Israel will obey him. When direction from the Lord is needed, Joshua will stand before Eleazar the priest, who will use the Urim, one of the sacred lots cast before the Lord, to determine his will. This is how Joshua and the rest of the community of Israel will determine everything that you do. So Moses did as the Lord commanded. He presented Joshua to Eleazar the priest and the whole community. Moses laid his hands on him and commissioned him to lead the people, just as the Lord had commanded through Moses. Chapter 28, the daily offerings.
All right, that was chapter 27, Numbers 27. So Joshua is officially been chosen by God to be the next leader of God's people. And that's pretty much all we have there in that chapter. Not too much going on. Just really important declaration of Joshua being the next chosen leader of Israel. Very important, as we're going to see in the next coming chapters and the next coming books. As we have, what do we have? Deuteronomy and then Joshua after Numbers. So the next one is going to be daily offerings, Numbers 28. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Boy, Dorman, and make Mother proud.
No one will get away alive, Miss Rose.
Engage. Wait, what is objectives? Find and eliminate 30 henchmen. Retrieve all game stat cases. Complete the level without dying. Okay. The hoodlum dolls. Okay. What does this do? I don't know what that does. What is that? Okay. Oh, that's done. What does this do? Oh, this makes me run fast. What does this do? Jump?
Humans are so frail.
Am I a robot? Oh. Oh, that's the police. What's going on here?
I'm saving up for a hovercraft.
Oh, look, there's a big robot. Hello, police. Go, go, go. They need help. I guess I'm the only one. I gotta go in.
Access granted. You require your head.
Leave me alone, buddy. Jump down. Okay, you got it, buddy.
There we go. Let's see, I'm talking about. Glass collector. Can I get this gun? Oh, yeah.
Checkpoint. Only surgery and repair service standing by.
What? Surgery repair? Oh, he got me. He got. Oh.
Apologies for your demise.
The shotgunning up. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Take over. Take cover.
Take cover. It's the Reaper time! We unleash Lofi! Shut his eyes! It's great!
Oh, they got me.
Oh, what the heck?
You are good. Lovely. Just outside.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. It got me. It got me with one shot. Oh, there's a suitcase there. How do I get the suitcase?
This is
Can I blow that up? Oh, I thought there was something back there.
Stash collectors. Thank you for your pet. Taste the nose.
What is going on here? Uh-oh.
With sufficient thrust, pigs fly just fine.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.